Welcome to this comprehensive overview of data collection methods. Understanding how to gather information effectively is fundamental to any field of study. This session will equip you with the knowledge to approach research systematically. Data collection is the systematic process of gathering and measuring information. It involves a structured approach to acquiring relevant facts and figures. This process targets specific variables within an established system or research framework. The primary purpose of data collection is to enable researchers to answer relevant questions. It provides the empirical evidence needed to support or refute hypotheses. Furthermore, effective data collection facilitates the accurate evaluation of outcomes and impacts. The choice of data collection method is critically important. It has a crucial impact on the overall quality of your research. The selected method directly affects the reliability and validity of your findings. Surveys are a widely used data collection method that employs questionnaires. These questionnaires consist of a series of questions designed to gather information from a sample of individuals. They are versatile tools for collecting various types of data. Surveys can be administered through several channels. These include online platforms, traditional mail, telephone calls, and in-person interviews. Each channel offers distinct advantages and considerations for reach and response rates. The primary data type collected through surveys is quantitative data. This makes them particularly useful for gathering demographic information. They are also effective for assessing attitudes and opinions across a large population. Surveys offer flexibility in their design. They can be structured, using closed-ended questions that provide predefined response options. Alternatively, they can be unstructured, incorporating open-ended questions that allow for more detailed, free-form answers. A significant limitation of surveys is their susceptibility to various biases. For instance, social desirability bias can lead respondents to provide answers they believe are socially acceptable rather than their true feelings. Careful design is essential to mitigate these issues. Interviews involve a direct interaction between the researcher and a participant. This method allows for a deeper exploration of topics than surveys often permit. It is a powerful tool for understanding individual perspectives. There are different types of interview structures. Structured interviews use predetermined questions, ensuring consistency across all participants. This approach facilitates comparison of responses. Semi-structured interviews follow a guide with key topics but allow for follow-up questions based on participant responses. This balance provides both structure and flexibility. Unstructured interviews are more conversational, allowing for in-depth exploration of emerging themes. The primary data type gathered through interviews is qualitative data. This type of data provides rich, descriptive insights. It focuses on understanding the why and how behind phenomena. Interviews offer immense value by providing rich insights into individual experiences. They uncover personal perspectives and motivations that might not be captured by other methods. This depth is crucial for nuanced understanding. However, interviews present several challenges. They can be time-consuming to conduct and analyze. Furthermore, they require skilled interviewers to ensure accuracy and minimize bias. Without skilled interviewers, there is a significant risk of biased data. Interviewer bias, where the interviewer's expectations influence responses, can compromise the integrity of the findings. Training and standardization are key. Observations involve systematically observing and recording behaviors, events, or phenomena. This method allows researchers to gather data in real time and in natural settings. It provides direct evidence of actions and interactions. Observations are typically conducted in a natural environment. This approach helps to ensure that the observed behaviors are authentic and not influenced by artificial settings. It captures context that other methods might miss. There are different types of observation. In participant observation, the researcher actively participates in the group or setting being studied. This allows for an insider's perspective. In contrast, non-participant observation involves the researcher remaining detached from the observed group. They act solely as an external recorder of events. This maintains objectivity. Observations are particularly useful for understanding social interactions and behaviors. They provide insights into how individuals or groups operate within their natural contexts. This method is also valuable for studying environmental factors. This method can provide valuable information that might be missed by other data collection methods. It captures nonverbal cues and spontaneous actions. These details often reveal deeper meanings. However, observations have limitations. They can be subjective, as the observer's interpretation plays a role in data recording. This subjectivity can introduce bias. Observations are also prone to observer bias, where the observer's expectations or preconceptions influence what they notice or how they interpret it. Careful planning and rigorous data recording protocols are essential. Experiments are controlled studies specifically designed to test hypotheses. They are a cornerstone of scientific research. This method allows for precise manipulation of variables. The primary goal of experiments is to establish cause and effect relationships. Researchers aim to determine if a change in one variable directly leads to a change in another. This provides strong evidence for causality. The methodology involves manipulating one or more independent variables. These are the factors that the researcher changes or controls. The manipulation is systematic and controlled. Researchers then measure the impact of these manipulations on dependent variables. These are the outcomes or effects that are observed. The relationship between independent and dependent variables is central to experimental design. Experiments can be conducted in various settings. They may take place in a controlled laboratory environment, offering high precision. Alternatively, they can be conducted in the field, providing more real-world relevance. The primary data type generated by experiments is quantitative data. This data is typically numerical and can be statistically analyzed. It allows for objective measurement and comparison. The strength of experiments lies in their ability to provide strong evidence for causal relationships. The controlled environment helps to isolate the effects of specific variables. This makes them highly valuable for scientific inquiry. However, experiments also have drawbacks. They can be expensive to design and execute, requiring significant resources. They can also be time-consuming, especially for complex studies. Furthermore, a controlled environment may not always reflect real-world conditions. This can sometimes limit the generalizability of experimental findings. Researchers must consider the ecological validity of their studies. Several factors influence the selection of an appropriate data collection method. The specific research question is paramount, as it dictates the type of information needed. Available resources, including time and budget, also play a critical role. The target population and the desired type of data are also key considerations. Understanding who you need to reach and what kind of information you seek will guide your choice. Each method has strengths suited to different research goals. To enhance the validity and reliability of research, triangulation is often employed. This involves combining multiple data collection methods to study the same phenomenon. It offers a more robust approach. Triangulation provides a more comprehensive understanding of the research topic. By cross-referencing findings from different methods, researchers can strengthen their conclusions. It helps to mitigate the limitations of any single method. In conclusion, a well-planned and executed data collection strategy is essential for meaningful research. Careful consideration of methods, potential biases, and validation techniques ensures the integrity and impact of your findings. This systematic approach underpins all credible academic work.